from today, they'll be balling in the Berg when the Southern Miss Lady Golden Eagles host William Carey for USM's season opening game. Game is billed as Education Day, and it held its annual press conference at City Hall today, and both Coach McNelis and William Carey's Tracy English are ready for the battle.
I'd follow Hattiesburg High around because my brother was on the basketball team, and that was back when the Short brothers played and everything. And that really got my interest in basketball. Before that, I didn't really know anything about it, but I fell in love with it by that. And I know probably some kids would be influenced just by the game. So we look forward to it every year.
And this game always energizes us. And it's always a great start to basketball, as I call it, balling in the Berg, with both teams having an opportunity to compete as the first game of each year.
Tuesday's season opener is set for an 11 a.m. tip time at Reed Green Coliseum. With a start to the women's college basketball season just a couple of days away, today a pair of Lady Bulldogs were named to the All-SEC preseason coaches team. Jordan Danbury earning first-team All-SEC honors after scoring over 13 points per game for the Dogs a season ago. The graduate guard started all 36 games last year, averaged a team-best 3.5 assists per game. Junior Chloe Bibby also earning recognition as a second-team choice. Bibby was one of the most efficient three-point threats in the country. The Aussie shot 45% from the outside, good for 22nd in the country. MSU hosts defending Division II national champion Lubbock Christian in their lone exhibition game of the season on November the 4th. With opportunities dwindling, there's a pressing need for Mississippi State to start racking up wins if they hope to return to the postseason this holiday season. State will have to win 3 of their final 4 games to become bowl eligible, but despite a sense of urgency to start playing more consistent ball, Joe Moorhead disputed the fact that his team is desperate heading into Saturday's game at Arkansas.
No, I don't think there's desperation by necessarily any means. I think, we're certainly focusing all of our concentration and all of our efforts and, practice preparation to make sure we're doing everything necessary to go out and perform and play well this week and get a win this week.
On Saturday night, the Ole Miss Rebels head to the Plains for a meeting with the 11th ranked Auburn Tigers. The Rebels have a difficult path to bowl eligibility with games against LSU and Auburn still on the schedule and already 5 losses. Both teams present aggressive defenses, putting attention to detail at the top of the list, especially against this Auburn Tiger team that they'll see this weekend.
One of the top defenses we've faced since I've been here. And very, very, very good interior, very good in the secondary, very physical at linebacker. So we'll have to do a good job of trying to eliminate negative plays and protecting the ball. These guys get turnovers when you drop back pass. They pressure the passer. They create turnovers with their physicality. So we'll have to do a good job of staying away from negative plays and on the road, not turning the ball over. And then we need to make some plays on special teams.
The NCAA has announced a major shift in policy that will allow student athletes to earn money while in college. Board of Governors voted unanimously today to allow athletes to benefit from the use of their name, image, and likeness. Now 3 collegiate divisions must draw up rules that will allow for these policy changes. Those rules must maintain an emphasis on education, create a clear distinction between collegiate and professional sports, and safeguard against competitive imbalance. NCAA hopes to have its new rules in place by January of 2021. Life without Zion Williamson is tough. After going 4-0 with him in the preseason, Pelicans 0-4 without him to start the regular year. New Orleans gouged by the previously winless Warriors last night, 134-123. Brandon Ingram led New Orleans with 27, while Jackson Hayes scored 19 off the bench for New Orleans, who will look to score their first win on Thursday when they host the Denver Nuggets.